Here I am, no job, zero money, nothing. One day I'm sitting there watching TV. Kobe Bryant scores 28 or 33 points in a playoff game against San Antonio Spurs. Kobe went straight from high school to the league.
Correct.
This dude scoring. I'm hating. I'm sitting on the bed. I'm hating. I'm depressed, everything. I'm like, man, what's going on? I said, man, I played Kobe.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, I shut Kobe down.
Yeah.
You know, people are going to laugh at this
No.
I
seen the video.
Yeah, you've seen the video, but I'm saying other people in here.
Yeah, you shut him down. Y'all was in high school.
Yeah, it was high school. But the fact is, I shut him down.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
So this person right here, I fell through a moment of depression.
There it is.
When I had nothing. I was down. That's when I went down on the knees.
Come on now.
At my mom's house. I'm 22 years old. Have nothing. Going through some things. Got forced to give up my son, my only son, for adoption. Things is just not happening. People just talking trash on me. All kinds of stuff is happening in my life. Just the worst.
Wow.
I got on my knees and I said this. I said, Lord, help me remember nothing's going to happen today, tonight, tomorrow that you and I together cannot handle. Lord, lead me to the right direction.
Come on now.
That's what I said. Lord, lead me to the right direction. So now I'm still sitting on the bed. Weeks later, I end up going to the church, local church.
Come on now.
Down the street. And then my friend, Yolanda, was there. She's the pastor's daughter. She said, come Tuesdays and Thursday and help me in the basement, scrub the pots, feed the poor. I said, man, I don't want to do that. I saw the pots, the spaghetti. The spaghetti, when you cook it on the stove, it was so hard. And it's the big pots. So I'm like, I tried it. I did it. I'm feeding the poor. I'm doing all this stuff. Man, I kept doing it. I kept going back. Now, this is what I try to educate people, especially the young, the colleges, any schools out there. That's why I'm here too. I want to take over all dollar schools. Come get me. I'm gonna feed you with something, and I motivate your students, and I'll motivate even your staff. Right. Yeah. So I'm like, man, God, it's changing my life already. Right. But I said, Lord, lead me to the right direction. I didn't know he was gonna lead me weeks later.
That's right.
Now, here I am, no job, zero money, nothing. One day I'm sitting there watching TV. Kobe Bryant scores 28 or 33 points in a playoff game against San Antonio Spurs. Kobe went straight from high school to the league.
Correct.
This dude scoring. I'm hating. I'm sitting on the bed. I'm hating. I'm depressed, everything. I'm like, man, what's going on? I said, man, I played Kobe.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, I shut Kobe down.
Yeah.
You know, people are going to laugh at this
No.
I
seen the video.
Yeah, you've seen the video, but I'm saying other people in here.
Yeah, you shut him down. Y'all was in high school.
Yeah, it was high school. But the fact is, I shut him down, right? So, and I was the defensive specialist. So, mind you, all the running that I did in high school, the basketball coach recruited me, said this kid can't get tired. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I can play defense. Stick that kid, don't let him get the ball. That was my assignment.
Wow.
So you could imagine this guy, this hype guy that you see today, back then. I'm all over anybody. So it's Kobe. Kobe's my assignment. He's going to go to the NBA. He's this and that. I'm like, man, whatever. So I shut him down. And I'm hating because he's in the NBA. And I'm sitting there saying, man, I want to find the tape. This is years later. He in the NBA. I'm sitting there saying, man, I want to find the VHS tape. I want to find it. But this was all God. I asked him to lead me to the right direction. In the church, scrubbing pots, feeding the poor. Weeks later, months later, now I see Kobe on the screen. God gives me the idea to say, find the VHS tape. It took me 6 months or so, 7 months, I don't know when. But somebody said, yo, a kid from high school got the game. So they gave me the address, knocked on the kid's door. Yo, what's up? I'm Rizzo. You got the Kobe tape? He's like, oh, you Rizzo? Oh, what's up? I said, yo, you got the tape? He said, yeah, I got the tape. I said, give me that tape. Got the tape. Bam. You're gonna love this because this is your background.
Come on now.
I go and I try to figure out how to get this VHS tape off of to get it on a laptop.
Okay.
To edit.
Yeah.
I need to know how to edit, engineer stuff, like, you know what I mean? This stuff with the computer. I don't know how to do that. My major in college was sociology and a minor in criminal justice.
Right.
So I'm doing it. I'm figuring it out. It took a long time, but I focused on it. I had a plan, God's plan. And how does it expand? So I finally figured out the highlight video. I said, I'm gonna go to my plan, by the way, was just an uplift in life. Just so people could brag, so I can brag and feel good. That's it, because I had nothing.
That's right.
Right? So now I get that uplift, go to a local gym, sit it on a table, the laptop, everyone surrounding saying, no way, you ain't shut Koby down. No, oh, yo, look, he shut him down. Look, that's him. He really did it, right? Wow. I got the uplift. I followed through, and that was my plan. Wow. My plan. What was God's plan? So here goes a white coach, comes and says, hey, Riz, come here. Who made the tape? I said, who made what tape? I said, no, that's me. I'm in the white jersey. That's me. That's me. He says, listen to me. Calm down. Who created the highlight? Because my highlight editor is sick, and we need 10 VHS tapes made for our banquet.
Wow.
Can you do the job? I switched up quick. I'm from New York. Oh, hustle, unique hustle. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can do it that quick. I said, yeah. How much did he, you know? And he's like, $1,200. I said, 1,200? He said, huh? I said, no, 1,200. And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. I said, listen, I'll do it for 6. I didn't care. I do it for 6. Another coach come by, soccer coach. I got nothing to do with soccer. I don't know nothing about soccer. Wow. He comes up to me. He's like, hey, Rizzo, you said $600. They know they gaming me. They know they getting over on me. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yeah, bet, run that. 1,200 the first day on the job. A month later, my family members and everybody said, yo, you need to get an LLC. I said, LLC? What's that? Bam, got it. Researched it, went to the bank, did everything I needed to do. I followed through. Focus, follow, expand, and then now it became a multi-million-dollar company.
Dope company.
God is good.
God is great, especially, you know, like I said, you, just seeing you in your element. When I first met you, I didn't know who the hell you was. We was in Las Vegas. We was at, where was we at? That new hotel. All of No Limit was up there. You come running up with this energy, and I ain't gonna lie. At first, I'm like, "Oh God, this dude is tripping." But
you was in my seat. I just wanted to play with you.
But I'm like, this dude, but that's something I would do, right? That's me all day. So and I'm like, dang, who is this? Why is he? I'm talking to Boz. I'm talking to Big Court. I ain't got time to fool with this dude. And then he tells me his story.